Hello and welcome back to Football Manager Weston Super Mare with me, Ben, the cool kid. Hey Josh, hey Sam. You will remember when you watch this in the future, Josh and Sam, that I was saying to you that I was at work and in desperate need of going to play this game because I was very, very excited and asking my friend to take the phone. So this is that game. We just beat Swansea 4-1 in the game in between our two Tottenham matches. Willington Torres, I brought him in, he got 2. Engblom scored. George Cunningham, obviously, he scored an absolute screamer. It was delightful. The amount of 4s we've scored in recent times. Also, just looking at our unbeaten run, we haven't been beaten in the league since January. We're unbeaten this year. And in fact, we actually haven't lost any games. We did lose on penalties, obviously, but we haven't actually lost any games in normal time. Let's hope we can keep that up today and beat Tottenham Hot Spurs. Let's do it. I literally just wrote "let's do it" to you. You'll be able to find that in your Facebook chat group and it'll all be like, oh my god, that was the time. Anyway, let's not go mad because we've got stuff to do. We've got to... Ooh, I just punched the microphone. I mean, that's how nervous I am about this. Okay, Torres obviously can't play. Glavina can't play. We are going to have to play... Oh, we can play Pedersen up front for the first time in ages. We're going to otherwise play the same team. Oh no, Mr. Kovic is going to come out for Montignelli. Well, that will mean he missed the final because he'll almost certainly be booked. Well, let's see. Hang on, my colleague is messaging me. Okay, he got the phone. Excellent! So, we've got Montanelli, Bayon, Engblom, Fitzgerald, Kotnik, Zatuni. That's... Aha! Whoa, I see. It's good that I went through the team. Zatuni was playing in midfield in that last game. He did well. And we have Abdallah is back from injury, but he's only at 90%. He's not fully recovered. So this is the team as we line up. Yeah, Nieto, Sabani, Danya, Kotnik up front, Pedersen and Cunningham. We can bring Zatuni on. In fact, do we want to start with Zatuni? He has been in sensational form. Yeah, let's start with Zatuni. We can bring on Pedersen for Kotnik when he inevitably gets knackered. They're playing a strong team. They're playing with the defensive midfielder. I think they did that in the last game as well. I think I just saw that we would go 20. This would be our 23rd game unbeaten. Shall we say passionate? Go out there and impress me. Passionate again. Also, I noticed before this game the fans expect a comfortable victory in this game. It was like one of the news things that came up. So sorry fans. If you're expecting a comfortable victory at home to Tottenham in the semi-final of the Champions League, you need to get a grip of yourselves, you bunch of idiots. Anyway, we got a corner in the first minute. Zuma clears, but Fitzgerald has it on the edge. Fitzgerald still got it. That's a corner. Nice one. I don't know how Kurt Zuma just smunked that, but he did. Oh, it would have been nice. Fitzgerald, give it back out to Bayon, to Nieto. Zatuni, oh. Dumoulin. Okay, Nieto, Cunningham. Oh, Cunningham. Zatuni, oh! Oh, we could really do with a goal to start this game off. Started well. A strong 10 minutes to start. They were kind of all over us towards the end of the last game. And they had by far, in my opinion, the better chances. Although we did seem like we had a relatively even game if you go by purely statistics. Georgie Cunningham, rubbish, absolute rubbish. Considering in the last game he picked the ball up here, ran up, cut back inside, and curled the ball in. I mean, obviously he was playing against Swansea City rather than Tottenham Hotspur, who are currently the champions of Europe, lest we forget. But. That was exciting. I put one of the trays from the freezer outside to try and defrost it. On Nieto, Cunningham. That would have been a strange interlude. So I put it outside to defrost a little bit because it had some ice in it, and Mash has been going on at me about cleaning the thing for ages. So I thought I'd do it like this. Don't tell her. And the ice just got defrosted and fell out, so that's good. Okay, corner. Tottenham corner, half an hour in. Not a good time to concede. If we do, we don't. Someone should have been out there quicker. Nice tackle from Montignelli. He's an absolute beast. I'm so happy I picked him up. Something ridiculously cheap as well, like 2 or 3 million from I think Inter. Maybe Juventus. Oh, it's a great ball. Was he not offside? No, he wasn't, but it was a great save from Soto. Is that Soto? Yes, it is Soto. Of course, he's the only goalkeeper that plays in number 20. Ahmed, rubbish effort. Soto, safe hands. 39 minutes, 45 nearly. Let's get to half-time with no goals. Half-time with no goals, I'll be happy with that. Danya, great ball. Zitouni. Yes! Come on! Zitouni scores his 20th of the season, and like 10 of those have come in his last 5 or 6 games. He is on fire, and he has just scored an absolutely, potentially crucial goal in our quest to reach the Champions League final. Oh, it's a big game. A big goal. I mean, yes, come on. I'm happy with your performance so far. Keep it up. I'm going to stay passionate. I'm going to keep G'ing them up. They're going to keep going. Soto is for some reason playing slightly below average. I don't know how they work that out, considering he's done fine with whatever he's had, but it's not like he's had loads to do. Jamei Lau. Oh, here we go. Kotnik. Big. I mean, you could have got on that quicker. Zitouni. Oh, Zitouni is in fire. Oh, Nieto! Yes! Come on! Straight after half-time, we are 2-0 up and 4-1 up on aggregate. This is ridiculous. I think I just barked like a dog instead of saying yes. That's what it sounded like to me. Zitouni, and it's sensational. Great cross. Nieto is about 3'2", scores a towering header at the back post. Oh. Ahmed. No, great save from Soto. This is beautiful stuff. I mean, you've got to say, as it stands, we are by far the favourites at this point to get to the Champions League final. Interesting that we couldn't beat Stoke to get to the FA Cup final, but the Champions League is obviously an easier competition. It's it's not straight knockout. You've got 2 legs. The FA Cup. That's it, mate. It's the toughest competition in the world. I think we won a game in the FA Cup 9-0 this season, or 9-1. So yeah, I don't know what's going on there really, but fine. If we win the Champions League, I'm happy to substitute that for the FA Cup, frankly. Although it would be a bit disappointing to win it and not get in the top 4. I've noticed that the teams around us are all taking points off each other, and the top 7 in the Premier League is all very congested. Very congested, meaning that we are in danger of missing out on the top 4 and the Champions League place that brings. Because as I've said previously, winning this competition doesn't actually take you to the... shall we do that? Or do I want to do things like... I think Fitzgerald might be out of the final. I'm going to do that. Make sure Montanelli can play in the final. What was I saying? Yeah, so winning this actually doesn't get you a place in the Champions League. Oh, no, does it? No, I was saying about the... Oh, Cunningham for 3. Yes! Zitouni scores again. Unbelievable. Absolute scenes at the Woodspring Stadium. Tottenham's game plan is being undone. Ooh, what a goal. Yeah! All the words that come at the bottom of the screen. So actually, I think maybe if you do win the Champions League, you do get in. I know in the old European Cup, if you won it, you qualified. But I don't know if that happens in the Champions League. I guess it must do, right? Yeah, it must do. So I think if we win this and don't get in the top 4, yeah, it does. Because remember, Spurs missed out under Harry Redknapp because Chelsea won it. Yeah, okay, so fine. We will be in the Champions League if we win this. If we win this and then we win the final, obviously, which looks like it's going to be Lyon. I think they won their first leg against Bayern Munich. So Soto, get there. Yes. Oh, this is just delightful. Who are we looking like we want to change? We need, unfortunately, to change Danya. He's knackered. Are we going to get a 4th? No. They have got Dean Mulrain still. Ha, what a mug. See where you should be, mate. If you'd stuck around here, you'd be fine. Instead of poor old Kotnik / Pedersen on the right, you'd be the one ripping it up against Tottenham. You'd have scored in one of the earlier rounds, possibly. I can't really remember. But no, you're in Egypt. You're left to Tottenham. And here we are. Lombardi, who's another player I nearly signed a long time ago. I think even I did have him on loan when he was a proper youth. Soto, Zitouni, Sabani. Oh, they've all played absolutely beautiful football. Zitouni once again. He's on the ball. Pedersen. Oh, nearly a 4th. Oh, unbelievable. Oh, that could have been unbelievable. Yeah. Good. It's all over. Weston Super Mare are into the final. We are in the Champions League final. We are in the Champions League final. Maya Zitouni is the top scorer in the Champions League. That's just ridiculous. That is just ridiculous. That is just ridiculous. Do we know who we're playing? We meet the final. Uh-oh. Oh no, Cunningham and Fitzgerald are both out of the final. Bugger. It's fine, we don't need Cunningham. We've got freaking Zitouni. He's an absolute beast. Oh, yes, you legends. Legends. I mean, that's just frankly ridiculous. We were excellent and thoroughly deserved it. It's a brilliant feeling. He was simply faultless. Why tell me more? I'm going to save it right now during the record because I don't want to lose that. It's just whilst it's saving, I'm going to write to you guys and tell you that it was worth recording. There you go. Now let's see how you respond in the past, and then you can listen to it in the future. And now we can go on and play Chelsea. Seems like nothing much is going on at work, so we can carry on and play the second game of this usual schedule. At this point, we need to decide exactly how we're going to do the next recordings. I don't think we're going to win the league, but we'll see how we go to the Chelsea game. Because if we win that as well, which would just be insane, we might then end up in with a chance at the title. Because we've got So if we look at the league at the moment, we've got 4 games to play. We are 5 points behind, but we have a game in hand, and that game in hand is against Sheffield United, which we should win. So, if we win this one, we'll be on 77, along with Chelsea and Man United. And then we have still to play. We have to play Spurs again. So we have to play Chelsea, Spurs, Sunderland, and Sheffield United. 2 of those games should be easier than the other 2. So Lyon. Is it going to be Lyon or Bayern Munich in the final? It is... Oh, bloody hell. It is Bayern Munich with everyone's favourite, Big Herve. He's just signed for them, has played absolutely dreadfully for them, which is, maybe a suggestion that I did do right in getting rid of him. But yeah, what a legend. So we are going to play Bayern Munich in the final. So if we press spacebar, it will then come up and tell us that this result has happened, and it will tell us about our past meetings, because I believe we've never actually lost to Bayern. We had them once in a group stage of the Champions League, and I think I'm right in saying we beat them and drew with them, or maybe we lost to them away. Yeah, we might have lost away and won at home, now that I think about it. So here we go. Arsenal winning the Euro Cup final, semi-final. So it's going to be Porto versus Arsenal in the Europa League final, and we are going to play Bayern. So no, we did lose to them because it didn't tell us that we haven't. Yeah, so we beat them 1-0 at home. They beat us 1-0 away. Who played in that game? I guess Pedersen probably scored. We can't even. It was so long ago we can't even look at the results. Okay, fine. So there we go. And when is that game? Let's go up here. Cunningham got Player of the Month. 5 goals in 4 games. Goal of the Month was Zitouni versus Leicester, and also Cunningham versus Swansea. Would have been nice to have had all 3, but whatever. I got award for the top boss. Yay! We only scored the odd 11 goals. Was it 11? I think so. 13 goals. Good. Right. Let's quickly check our fixtures. Yeah, so the Bayern game is... we actually have plenty of time after that. So we'll probably then play this one. I'll play the Sunderland game, and then we'll play those 2. And then we can do the Bayern game as a special final, Champions League special. I'm not going to chat with Jose Mourinho. I'm confident in George of Cunningham. I wouldn't say he's too much. I can't see them winning that. Let's try the the negative mind games. Usually I try to sort of pretend, I just say, yeah, they're definitely going to win, and oddly it seems to make them actually win, which is annoying. I kind of hope that it puts more pressure on them, but I don't think it actually does that. So we'll see. We made a profit of 6 million last month, mainly from gate receipts, I guess, because of our ridiculous... Okay, yeah, fine. So, yeah, we're happy to get to the Champions League final, but we absolutely cannot ignore the fact that we didn't win to the FA Cup final. Bugger off, you idiot. You idiot. Chelsea versus Weston Super Mare, one of the final 3 big games we've got this season. How are our team looking? Are we looking? How long do we have until our next game? We've got ages until the next game, so we can play as tough a team as we possibly can. Abdullah comes in to the bench. Mounier starts on the wing. We will play like that, I think. Yeah, Pedersen, Nieto, Watts on the bench as well. Torres instead of Watts? No, Watts is staying on the bench. Okay, there we go. Let's see what we can do. They've got 2 defensive-minded... I mean, you would assume they're defensive-minded midfielders playing in the centre. That might mess us up a little bit, but let's see. Massive say where the title ends up. Well, yeah, I mean, if we win this, we have a good chance of actually pipping Spurs to the title as well, considering we have to play Spurs on the last day of the season. Oh, no. So we just need to... Basically, we win. No, let's not. Let's just see what happens at the end. Let's just talk about what happens at the end, because if we go through that... Now, no, I'm not doing it. Zitouni. Paolo. Begic to Kana. Yes, but if we win, 77, we're then 2 points behind Spurs with a game in hand on them. Well, we have the game against them. So if we win here and then beat Spurs in the league, we absolutely could win the Premier League as well. But that does all hinge on us beating Chelsea, and it's looking at the moment like we're going to struggle a little bit. Yeah, the question is now, we definitely have to go for the Premier League just in case. I mean, especially, we definitely have to try and win this. If we win this, we absolutely go for the Spurs game, and then we've got a week to recover after that. So, fingers crossed. Go on, send him off. Send old Brito off. What? Yeah! Ooh, now that is a tasty turn-up for some food books. What? Why would you do that? Yeah, great work, guys. Yeah, fantastic. We know he's good. Why are you doing this, you fools? So we had a free kick after a red card, and we end up conceding a corner. Classic Weston there. Okay, come on now. Paolo, Inkblom, Bayon, Sabani. Cunningham's down. Oh my god, what's happening? Come on. Zitouni. Now, I would be expecting now, considering they've only got 10 men, that we should do a bit better, and we might even get to score. But the thing is, when we lost a man against Man United once, if you may remember, and ended up going on to win quite comfortably. So I don't know. And actually, I think we were behind when we had the man sent off, and then we ended up coming back to win. So, oh my god. Who's playing badly? Should have paused whilst playing. No, whilst checking the subs. So I'm thinking they've clearly got some kind of they've clearly got a advantage over us in terms of their formation, but they're not. Can I say attack the left? Exploit the flanks, look for overlap, take a breather, play wider, push up, hassle, get stuck in. I'm going to keep that there. Yeah, they're missing a player here. So this is why in this, if I was able to do what you could do in the newer versions, where you can tell them to attack a specific flank, I would push everything down the left, or down our right. But you can't do that here. Quick tactics. I am watching the game as well. Aguero. Is there a thing there that says hit the right flank other than just expose the flanks? No. Okay. In fact, they're even coming down the right half the damn time. Oh, it's a great save. There we go. Get a chance now. Right, Zatuni, Sabani, Bayon, Montignelli. Yeah. Look, this is nice. Control the ball a bit. Mess-arsing about in the box as usual. Ingblom, Fitzgerald, Danya, Kotnik, Cunningham, Zit. We had all this space we could have played into, and we end up not having anything other than a foul. Right, I'm going to have to ask them to really kick on. So yeah, they've been the better side because they've had all the bloody chances. Do I say that? Do I? Yes. Okay. Thank God for that. Right. Come on, boys. Ooh. Hi. What? Passionate. Passionate. Come on. What? That's all these weird noises coming from my insides. Danya's tired. Delar. Come on. And I'm going to bring on Pedersen as well. No, Mounier's playing terribly. I knew it. Mounier's playing terribly. Continue. And Zatuni's also not playing badly, but not playing well, but I have faith that he will turn it around. We can always bring on young Billy of Watts, Sir Billy of Watshire, Cunningham, Danya, Sabani, Montignelli, Bayon, Engblom. They are playing much more defensively now. No, they're still playing in that weird attacking formation. You'd think they'd go a little bit more balanced, but why we can't exploit it? Why can't we exploit it? No. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, it's such a classic fucking... And we haven't even made our 2 subs. That's just typical. Alright. Yeah, now look at that. Right. So now we can exploit the wings, I guess. Instruction. Exploit the flanks. Because, I mean, if we cannot get chance... we've not even had a single shot. Engblom's been injured, of course. Let's just make everything go to absolute shit. Well, I mean, we'd still technically be winning with a shot if we beat Spurs. Are they still playing that stupid formation? Yes, they are. 2 defensive midfielders. All right, Sabani. What in God's name was that? Engblom. I'm going to bring on Carlos. I mean, this is highly annoying. Shalaba, Agrello, Nieto, Cunningham, Abdallah. Right. How have they completely shut us down? We've had 1 shot. Then there's that sodding Sabani free kick as well, I think. Excuse me, dear me. I don't really understand. I have been out-tacticked by Jose Mourinho. This is literally the perfect Jose Mourinho performance. I don't think anyone would... Alright. We need to control the game when we get the ball. What on earth are they doing? How on earth are they doing this? This is insane. It's like 70 passes and then they just click it out for... I mean, what are you fucking doing? I would fire you, except you're the best left back we've got. You see, it's a bloody foul. They're going to score again, are they? Oh no, okay, good. Soto, now go. They've got nobody there. Oh man. Yeah. Oh man, Bayon or Carlos, whichever one it was. It doesn't matter. Oh, dude, are we seriously going to lose this 1-0? I mean, Zitouni. Oh, you fool. Well. That's put a bit of a downer on what, I mean, really should be one of the best episodes of this ever. We get to the Champions League final. Montagnelli, Nieto, Cunningham, Nieto. Oh, that could have been it. Arg. It's all over. Unbelievable. Edmundo Torres. Yeah, we're unlucky in the sense that they were terrible and only lost 1-0. Yeah, fair enough. But we've still got... So if we win our game in hand, we're 3 points behind them. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, so we'll do what I said. We will do the Spurs and... was it Sunderland, I think? Yeah, I know. Let's just go to the conference here. I don't want to talk about it. How much of an impact? I don't want to talk about it. Magnus Molsnes had a good game. Yeah, he probably did have a good game. There's been lots of... Yeah, I mean, good old Gareth. They got to the Europa League final. Come on, man. Right, let's go to fixtures. So, yeah, we are looking at... That's our first defeat in the league this year. And we didn't have a shot on target. Right, I'm going to play the Sunderland game. Then we will be back for Sheffield United and Tottenham, and then we will place Bayern Munich in the final of the Champions League on a standalone episode. So, see you next time.